What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and I appreciate you being here. Today I am back with another Destiny 2 news video, and today we have a little to cover, including the BOREALIS on Xbox and how we will be able to get it basically straight away with no hassle, the dead ghosts returning and planning for the weapon changes with a little more. But hey, before we get into that, guys, if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps, as also subscribe to the channel for daily Destiny videos, and stay tuned until the end of the video to find out how you can win my monthly controller giveaway. Okay, so firstly, guys, dead ghosts will return. Now, dead ghosts were a major part of Destiny 1's hunt and collect system, offering so much in terms of in-game lore and much more. Now, an article by GameRant talks about the return of dead ghosts. The post can be found linked within the video description. It states, and I quote, "Earlier this year, the video game developer Bungie teased the possibility of dead ghosts making a return at some point in the science fiction shooter sequel Destiny 2. As the second entry's director Christopher Barrett mentioned intentions to bring back collectibles. Now though, Bungie have decided to explicitly state that dead ghosts are going to be included in the action RPG's highly anticipated expansion known as Forsaken. This much was confirmed by Destiny 2's Forsaken project lead Scott Taylor, who detailed how Bungie will be tying the game's lore into the forthcoming DLC, with Taylor stating that it feels akin to opening up a little book and reading the stories. The Forsaken project lead went on to say, "There are short stories and long stories that you discover in the world and then open up in the game that you can go and collect by killing bosses, finding items in the world like dead ghosts and little drones that tell stories that are either one part or maybe three." So it seems as though they are returning along with other things, people. Now, collectibles for me, although they didn't seem like much, they are in terms of things to do. Destiny as a whole can get pretty stale. From D1 to D2, Destiny 2 felt stripped bare, and it's because small things like collecting random fragments were taken away. These small things truly add up. They make a game like Destiny, and I'm glad to see that they are finally making a return a whole year later. Now, these dead ghosts could be found in strikes, in raids, on planets, absolutely everywhere, even in social spaces. They are things we enjoy looking for, and to be honest, I don't think I know one person who has told me that they don't miss them. I mean, this action RPG, this massive looter shooter, things like this are needed for damn sure. And Forsaken, let's face it, it looks like a massive expansion, and if there's plenty of ghosts to find and many other collectibles to find, it will seem even bigger. You mark my words. Okay, so we're going to move on, and as you know, people, many weapons you have now will switch to kinetic weapons. A few power weapons, including Hawthorne's Field Force Shotgun, the Perfect Paradox, the Alone as a God Sniper, and a few more. These will change slots, along with many other weapons Bungie have not yet stated. Bungie did state when this update comes on August 28th, the weapons that change slots will move from whatever slot they are in now into the slot they will change to. So let's say the power weapon, the Perfect Paradox, this will move into your kinetic slot. But people, let's say you have a full inventory of kinetic weapons and energy weapons, the power weapons that change to kinetic won't have space to move, so they will go to your postmaster. So what you need to do, people, here is make sure your postmasters are clean of any loot, as you don't want to be losing things. Currently we don't know exactly how many weapons are changing slots, so if I were you, I'd probably just keep them in your vault. That's if you've got the space. If you haven't got the space, just make sure your postmasters are empty, because like I said, you don't want to be losing things, people. So let's start from the beginning. Weapons are changing slots. Weapons you have in your inventory may change slots now. We don't know exactly how many are changing slots, so the best thing you can do is make sure your postmaster is clean, so it's got full space. If you can, make sure your inventories are basically empty. If your vault is strapped for space and your player is strapped for space, the best thing you can do, guys, is just make sure that postmaster is empty. I'm guessing weapons in your vault will change over in your vault and stay in your vault, but I know for damn sure weapons in your inventory, if there's no space for a power weapon to move to that kinetic slot, it will go to your postmaster. So just make sure you have plenty of space, people, as you don't want to be losing things. Okay, so we're going to move on, and lastly, people, I want to remind you guys, you Xbox and PC fellas out there, that the exclusive PlayStation sniper rifle, the BOREALIS, should be coming to Xbox and PC upon Forsaken's release. If it is exactly a year they had this contract, PlayStation and Bungie, this exclusivity, then it should come September 6th, because that's when I do believe Destiny 2 was released, 2 days after the Forsaken's release. Now I was reminded of this info by a pal of mine, Samo, so shout out to that sexy bastard. So yes, the BOREALIS is a sniper rifle I'm pretty sure we all know about. You are able to change its burn type anytime you want by holding that reload button. Now the thing is guys, this weapon will almost become instantly obtainable for us to get. If you missed the latest of this week at Bungie, the TWAB that come out last Thursday, they mentioned changes about Xur, seen on screen now. His will is not his own. He will no longer display a vendor icon on destination maps, meaning it'll be like, where's Wally, trying to find him. He will no longer be tied to flashpoints, so it can be on any planet, people, and with no icon on the map. I'm actually guessing he won't be in the same places. He'll probably change places, because it would be pretty pointless if he's in the same spots, because I'm pretty sure we all know the exact spots he's on current planets now. So I'm pretty sure he will change places, but either way he will not be tied to a flashpoint. He has a clear purpose but cannot explain it. Forgive him. Fated engrams will grant only pre-Forsaken exotics, so basically only year 1 exotics. So most of us by now will have every exotic weapon in the game and every exotic armor piece in the game, which would be available from Xur's loot pool. This means as the Fated engram will only give us year 1 exotics, us Xbox and PC players with all current exotics in the game should get the BOREALIS instantly. Now if you do have every exotic weapon in the game but not all armor pieces, if you are running a class of each type, a Warlock, Titan and Hunter, if you want to try your luck with the BOREALIS, obviously go to Xur and open that Fated engram with the class you have most exotic armor pieces for, obviously making your chances better in getting this exotic sniper rifle. So the BOREALIS should be available for us to get around the early days of the Forsaken's release. But that isn't the only thing that falls under this PS exclusive 1-year deal. Us PC and Xbox players should also be able to get the armor that was exclusive, and also we should see the Lake of Shadows strike come over too. Now although no word on these coming to PC and Xbox has been mentioned by Bungie, it was clear the deal between PlayStation and Bungie was a 1-year deal when Destiny 2 was first released. Let's hope it stays that way and PlayStation don't flood them with money to extend it, because at the end of the day people, we don't like consoles with exclusive deals. I mean, I know many PlayStation players who would prefer there to be no exclusivity, but as you know, money talks for damn sure. So yeah guys, look out for Xur if you don't have the BOREALIS by the time he comes, which should be the weekend following the Forsaken's release, about 3 or 4 days. But on that note guys, I am out. But before we go, if you did enjoy the video, leaving a like really does help me out. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe for them daily Forsaken videos. Also guys, every single month I am giving away a fully customizable controller for either Xbox or PlayStation, sent to anywhere in the world, so it doesn't matter where you are. To be in with a chance of winning it, simply drop a like on the video and make sure you're subscribed. Then follow the Gleam link at the top of the video description. It's fast, simple and legit guys. But on that note, I am out. Thanks as always for stopping by, and hopefully I will see you on that next one.